Hello, my friends. It is me. I want to go down the WrestleMania card, starting with night 1 into night 2 and give my predictions. Let you know which matches I actually give a shit about. Let's get into it. Quick, let's go. Night 1, the first match that I want to talk about is Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar versus Dominic Mysterio. Not gonna lie to you guys, do I care about this match? Not at all, but I'm gonna go with Escobar and Dominic on this one. I do love me some Dom. The next match I want to get into, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Jade Cargill versus Damage Control. I think this is gonna be Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill. I absolutely love these three women, especially Naomi. I'm so sad that she left TNA. She was on such a run. So looking forward to her future. So I'm going to go with those three on this one. We're going to get a 6-pack ladder match. Wouldn't it be so cool? Hardy showed up after this match. I mean, again, I've said this over on my other social media. The Hardys have no business being on a ladder. I don't know it. Like, I think their contracts are up with AEW. I'm not 100% sure. I don't necessarily love the Hardys' run in AEW. I think, they're a little past their prime, but if they were just to, make an appearance, that'd be super cool. But anyway, let's get into this match. So there is a long list. Let's get into it. Judgment Day, Damian Priest and Finn Balor versus Awesome Truth, The Miz and R-Truth. Love me some R-Truth. DIY, that's Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa versus The New Day, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods. I miss Big E so much. New Catch Republic, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bates versus A-Town Down Under, Jason Theory and Grayson Waller. I mean, no offense to the WWE on this one. Their tag team division, I love tag team wrestling. Their tag team division does absolutely shit for me. I would love the Awesome Truth to win. My God, could you imagine them two as tag team champs right now? I would die for that. That would make me interested in the WWE tag team division. Next match I'm going to talk about, that is Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso, brother versus brother, twin versus twin. I think this is going to be a banger of a match, and I love both men, but I will never vote against Jey Uso. So we're going with Jey Uso on this one. Into the Women's World Championship, that is our current champion, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. Rhea Ripley has been women's champion for a little bit over a year now. She beat Asuka back at the last WrestleMania. I just don't see, and I don't want Becky to win the belt. I do love Becky. I just don't know if she's the one right now. I'm going to stick with Rhea Ripley. I think she's doing a pretty phenomenal job. She is so over with the crowd. I feel like if Becky were to beat Rhea Ripley, there is going to be riots in Philadelphia. Now, the last match on night 1, that is The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. So if you remember, if Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins win this, night 2 of WrestleMania, there will be no bloodline. The bloodline will be barred from ringside night 2, and it's Cody versus Roman Reigns. But if The Rock and Roman Reigns win, that means night 2, it will be bloodline rules. So what, guys? I think that The Rock and Roman are going to win, and night 2 is going to be bloodline rules. I just could feel it in my bones. But let's get into night 2, and I will get more into that. So back to night 1 for a second. So The Rock, Roman versus Cody and Seth Rollins, they will be headlining night 1. Night 2, the headliners will be Roman and Cody. I love that there's no women headlining. Like, I really feel like Bayley should have been there. We're having the same people headline both nights. It's just, you let me know what you think. A little ridiculous, but when you look at, I know we talk a lot about WWE storylines, but when you look at storylines in the WWE right now, if you take out the Roman, Cody, Rock stuff, I'm a little dry. I lie to you guys. But anyway, I digress. The first match that I'm going to talk about on this card is Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins versus the Final Testament, Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain. I don't care about this. I love Karrion Kross, the Street Profits, Bobby Lashley. Every time I think about Bobby Lashley, I think about Bobby Lashley and Anna in bed together. And I can't get that image out of my head. I don't care about this match at all. Gonna be honest, but the Final Testament, I'm gonna go with them just because Karrion Kross. That's it. Match, we got LA Knight versus AJ Styles. I used to really love both of these men. The LA Knight stuff to me has really run a little dry for me personally. And AJ Styles to me hasn't been cool since New Japan and TNA. Don't come for me. That's just my opinion. He does nothing for me in the WWE. I popped so hard when he showed up years ago in the Royal Rumble, his debut. Oh my God, I damn near fell to the floor, but it has been uneventful for me, really. He's done a few cool things, but anyway, I digress. I'm gonna go with AJ Styles. Regardless of everything I just said, he hasn't really done anything for me. I will always be an AJ Styles girl, so AJ Styles. United States Champion triple threat, that is the current champion Logan Paul versus KO versus Randy Orton. Logan Paul, I believe this is what, his third defense of the belt, and he's had it for like 4 months. I don't know. I'm gonna go with KO winning this one for no reason whatsoever other than I just love that man. I would love to see him walk out as United States champion. And Paul, I wanted to hate the man. He goes so well in the ring. He entertains me every fucking time. I just think he's hilarious. But Kevin Owens, and then we will get that rematch, Logan Paul, Kevin Owens in the future. And then we can revisit, but I'm going with KO. WWE Women's Championship. That is Io Sky, the current champion, up against Bayley. Another thing, I need to be completely honest. When Bayley came out and said, I learned Japanese to see you guys shit talk me, I felt like I was watching a bad episode of Degrassi Junior High. I absolutely thought that was corny as hell, and my eyes rolled back so fucking far. I feel like they have to put Bayley over in this match. She is just so phenomenal. Again, I will say it again, she should be headlining night 2, but it is what it is. Now to the World Heavyweight Championship. That is our current champion, Seth Rollins, up against Drew McIntyre, my Scottish King. I'm going to give you 2 scenarios here for this match and the one I'm going to talk about after, because there's something that I think is going to happen realistically and something that I would like to happen. So realistically, what I think is Drew McIntyre is going to win, but Damian Priest is going to cash in and probably win the belt from Drew McIntyre. Realistically, that's what I think is going to happen. I don't think it should. My Scottish King carry that belt for as long as Roman's carried his. I said what I said. I love him so much. Now let's go into the next match, the last match, the headliner, and I'm going to go into my unrealistic prediction because I got to do it. So that is Roman Reigns, the current undisputed WWE Universal Champion, versus Cody Rhodes. Like I said, I think this is going to be the Bloodline Rules, because at night 1, I did predict that when Reigns and The Rock are going to win. Bloodline Rules, but it doesn't matter. Cody Rhodes still comes out victorious. He finishes his story, even with everybody involved. I would absolutely love to see that for him. Doesn't matter what the Bloodline throws at him, he still wins. My unrealistic prediction here is that Damian Priest doesn't cash in on Drew McIntyre. Nay, he cashes in on Cody. Damian Priest cashes in and wins from Cody. Cody finishes his story, but only holds it for like 30 seconds. Could you imagine the chaos? And I'm always here for the chaos. That's probably not what's going to happen, but just envision. I'm always here for a little bit of mess. What do you guys think? What did you think of my predictions? Drop yours below. What night of WrestleMania are you the most excited for, 1 or 2? Do you think Bayley and Io Sky should have evented? I will be back. I'm going to continue my WrestleMania review list after this WrestleMania weekend is over, and I'm still recovering from having strep throat. The fact that I even got through this video is insane. My throat is not feeling good. But I will see you guys when I see you guys.